With the final Battlefield 5 update that gone live the other day, all Battlefield games have now been cut off from support of Battlefield. So I'm going to talk about what that means to the games right now and the future of the games. There's still going to be a decent amount of players on Battlefield 5 for a while, solely because of the update that's gone live. It has 2 new maps, I believe, a bunch of guns, some vehicles, and some skins. That will definitely keep people interested in the game for a while. But Battlefield 4, there was still some active players on it. It was mostly on the base game. The maps are usually hit and miss on it, and it's usually just Conquest has people on it for the DLC. On the base game, you can probably get Team Deathmatch, and if you get lucky at the right time, you can get Domination on it, but that's kind of difficult. Battlefield 1 is the same thing. A bunch of people are on the base game. Not too many people are on the DLC for the game. With Battlefield 3, it's a bit different. There's a little bit of people on the base game. A lot of people are on the DLC. For some reason, it's opposite. I don't know why, but it is. There's absolutely nobody on Bad Company 2. You would have to go on Conquest, and you can maybe 5 people a team at most. It's dead. So is the map pack DLC for that game. That is dead as well. And I have no idea about Bad Company 1. But what does that mean for the future of all the games? With everything that's going on right now in America, I believe there's going to be less people playing video games right now. Because everything is opening up, and because of the protesting that's going on, people will be going back outside to visit things and to protest. Sports are also coming back on TV, so more people are going to be watching that than playing video games. So for the next couple months, I believe that the gaming community, not just Battlefield, but all games like Call of Duty and Basket 2K, all that stuff, will be taking a slight decline on player count. But once that stuff kind of dies down with the protesting and people finally get the sports back in the rhythm and the jobs come back, number will, I feel like, steady off at a bit. But until then, the numbers are going to slowly decline. So, with that being said, let's talk about the new Battlefield 6 that's coming out and the rumors with that. Supposedly, I read somewhere that there's going to be a Firestorm 2.0. Now, if you played Battlefield 5 before, you know Firestorm is like Warzone, but it's not as good, and the thing completely died off in the first couple months, and no one really plays it because the game mode is Not ago, Battlefield messed up everything on it, and then really never fixed it, so you can get like 10 or 15 people in that lobby if you want to play it. So people think with how Warzone is going for Call of Duty and how Fortnite is doing, Battlefield will gonna do their own version of it for Battlefield 6. Now if they're gonna do that for Battlefield 6, I believe it should just be free. If you buy the game, it should be free. If you want to play it, it should also be free. And then you should do it similar to Fortnite. Well, if you want skins or stuff dances, you can either own it through the Battle Pass or you can pretty much pay to win. But if they do that, they really need to have their own like dedicated team to focus on it, because they absolutely messed up bad on it on Battlefield 5. Now, with everything that's going on, they may not be dropping new information in the game as soon as we thought, because both Xbox and PlayStation pushed back their like events to later dates, so information may not be coming out as soon as we would like it to be. But that's obviously a good thing, because we need to focus on what's going on in America. But Battlefield really needs to step up this game. Obviously, because Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1 have not been the best games, they've been just average. I think since Battlefield is coming out in the fall of 2021, yeah, it's the fall of 2021, because the last couple of games have either been in October or November launch games, that they're probably going to be doing that again, right in time for Black Friday or the Christmas sale. So I think they're going to see what Call of Duty does for the 2020 year, and then kind of base some of the stuff off of that. What I can pretty much guarantee is that it's going to be a modern day shooter, because they went to World War II and the game tanked. Part of it is their own fault, but the game just did not do well. They went to World War One, and that game did alright for them. And then Battlefield 4 was the last modern day shooting game that they had. But that did pretty well at the end if they didn't have all those bugs for the game. But it's definitely going to be a modern day shooter. But who knows? We will only know when they release the information on the game. There's definitely going to be no setbacks or anything like that like they did in Advanced Warfare. Especially none at all. Battlefield really needs to hit home with this game, because sales have definitely dipped in the past couple of years, so this game really has to hit home, or I think people are going to lose interest in the Battlefield series, especially the amount of free games that are coming out to play, like Fortnite, Warzone, and other games that are free to play. Why would it spend $60+ a game to play when they can download the game for free and play. So they really need to hit it home. I liked what Battlefield 4 did with the map packs. When the game had issues, they just start giving them out for free to try to upsell the entire DLC package. Maybe they should have tried that with Battlefield 5 to get people to play it, but now it's too late kind of for that. But Battlefield 6 has to be a god of games. It has to be the best Battlefield has offered in a long time. They need to go back to the roots of modern gameplay, high graphics. Conquest has to be like 32 versus 32, a giant multiplayer experience with helicopters and jets and the whole 9 yards. If they don't return to their roots, and Battlefield would definitely be taking another hit. They have a little over a year to really focus on this game. And they even ended Battlefield 5 early just so they can have more time to focus on Battlefield 6. So that means that the day of the launch, there has to be zero issues with the game. Zero. They have all this time to get the game perfect so they cannot have any issues. Call of Duty has way less issues than Battlefield does on their launch. And I wouldn't be surprised if Call of Duty has more players on those servers than Battlefield does. I also want to talk about the G18, the gun in Battlefield games. There was about 2 games, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, that have the G18 in them. And that gun is so overpowered. As long as you're within a very certain range and you get someone pulls out the G18, you're done for it. You are done for it. You're not gonna win that gun battle against that person. It is that overpowered. So they're gonna put G18 in the game. Definitely have to fix that. But I definitely think they will be putting the G18 in the next game because I believe it's such a fan favorite because every large population does use the G18. If it's gonna be a modern day game, you can almost assure that there's gonna be like a Black Hawk in it. There's gonna be the M16, the M9, G17, or the G18. There is some form of an AK. And I wouldn't be surprised if they had the same class setups because they do that every year. I wasn't the biggest fan of how Battlefield 1 had so many guns in the classes. I think they had way too many. But I also didn't like how Battlefield 4 kinda didn't have enough guns to get by just leveling up. If you didn't in Battlefield 4, if you weren't good enough, don't like the other guns. The guns capped out, and you couldn't get about 2 guns a class if you couldn't complete the challenges. I think if you hit a high enough level. Let's say they cap the game at 150, and you get to, let's say, 150, and you haven't gotten the guns yet. I think you should be able to just been given the gun since you reached the max level. But that's just my opinion. But Battlefield 6 definitely has to step the game up on the game lobbies, because those games that I try to get onto, Battlefield 4, well, you just get put into a game and there's nobody in it. I'd much rather get a game not found message than put it into a game with nobody in it, and then I have to back out and quit and search up the game again. And all they had to do was just bump me from the game server and say game not found. But in Battlefield 1, the gun classes were very similar to Battlefield 4. Well, you have to complete challenges to unlock the guns. I don't really like that, because if you weren't really good at the game, you won't get in some of the better guns. You're kind of screwed with some of the not as good guns. But I feel like it should be more like Call of Duty, where all you have to do is just level up to reach all the guns. And if you're gonna do that whole challenge thing, where you have to do a certain amount of things before you get the gun, fine, do it. But I feel like once you hit max level, you should just be able to get all the guns and everything from the challenges. You should just be able to get it. But I also feel like they need to do a better job with the map packs and all that, because those, like in Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, not many people are on the DLC. So I have the DLC for both games, and nobody's playing on it. So I think it's kind of a waste to buy the DLC if nobody's playing on it. Like, they gotta either make the DLC better so more people will play it, or not upsell us hard for people to buy, because then if people aren't buying it, then they're like, okay, I can still have the opportunity to buy it, but then I won't really be forced into buying it thinking I have to, and then a couple months down the road, nobody's on it. I also think that one big thing with Battlefield is the sniping. That should go back to being able to be easier to do, because I'm not the biggest sniper in the game, but if it was a bit easier, I would definitely go back and do it. But Battlefield 6, it has to be like the big title. Battlefield 6 really needs to bring it home and bring back what we all love from past Battlefields. Like Battlefield 1 and 5, the single player was a bit underrated. I know a lot of people don't play the single player, but I do. And I think the reason why Bad Company 1 and 2 did as well as it did was because of the single player. Battlefield 4, no single player, wasn't as good as Bad Company 1 and 2, but at the end of the day, is much better than Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5. It just feels like there was more content there, and there's actually a single player that from start to finish made sense in a way and didn't just jump from one thing to another like Battlefield 1 did and that Battlefield 5. I also liked in the single player in Battlefield 4 how you can level up the guns and your multiplayer guns and be able to upgrade the player in the single player. I definitely feel like that will help the players that aren't as good be able to rank up higher. But that's just my opinion. Battlefield 6 also needs to give out, I think, a lot more double XP things. I liked how in Battlefield 4 you can just equip your XP to yourself, and it's a timed slot thing just for you. Battlefield 1, you have to select it and it's for the entire party. I'd rather just, take my 25% XP boost and use it for myself. But it's just my opinion. But I definitely think after in the next few months, Battlefield will be taking another hit on the player account because of what is happening in America. But in a few months, it'll be over and we're going to see a bump in player count. And then when the fall comes around, or right before the game gets released, we're going to see an increased number of players on it. And then as the hype builds for the game, we're definitely going to see an increase in player count. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. I want to leave you with a couple minutes of gameplay, and I hope you enjoy it.